right now I want to bring in Congressman Rodney Davis, Illinois Republican congressman. So, sir, what's your reaction to Representative Nunes in calling out the DOJ and the FBI?
Well, Devin's a good friend of mine, and Devin says that they're not providing the information that he's requested through the House Intelligence Committee. Then I certainly hope that the DOJ and the FBI is going to abide by what the chairman of that committee wants. Remember, there are 3 different investigations going on this possible Russia collusion, and we have yet to see any evidence of any collusion whatsoever.
I had Representative Gohmert on earlier today, and we talked about the idea that the founding fathers had the wisdom to create a power sharing agreement, if you will, and yet it seems over the last decade, Congress is almost, I hate to say it, Congressman, become irrelevant. No one listens to you. No one does what you ask them to do, and you're working on behalf of the American public. So how should voters feel if you can't get the answers or even the simple materials to come up with conclusions that you're requesting?
Well, I think this is the reason why Chairman Nunes and others that serve on the House Intelligence Committee are so adamant that they recognize the oversight responsibilities of our legislative branch. We want to actually keep that equal branch of power by providing that oversight. And when you've got rogue agencies or rogue people within good agencies, they need to be held accountable. And that's why I think Devin was out there talking about this issue and bringing attention to it. And I think that's a good thing because that shows that we're actually addressing our oversight responsibilities.
Next one, Congressman, there's a big agenda for Congress in 2018. As a House Deputy Whip, when you hit the steps of the Capitol, what's your first move going to be in January?
Well, I certainly hope it's infrastructure. This is an area where we should get bipartisan agreement, Charles. And I know the president is clearly interested in putting an infrastructure package together. And I certainly hope, and my conversations with the administration officials that I've sat down with have been on not just a short-term investment in infrastructure. Let's look at long-term fixes to our maintenance funds, our highway trust funds, and others that are not sustainable right now.
Well, Democrats have called for infrastructure for a very long time. Even after getting a massive bill with President Obama, most of them griped that it was not enough money. So they're on the record for asking for this. So I guess it's just a composition of how to get it done. But would they put politics, would they put midterm elections over an opportunity for a bipartisan deal that could really be something that helps everyone?
I certainly hope they will, Charles. And frankly, when you look at the last stimulus package that many of them that I serve with on the Democrat side voted for, it was woefully underfunded with infrastructure. It was less than 6% of those dollars, of $1 trillion, went to infrastructure. The rest went to growing government. If we work with this administration, I would hope that 100% of the investment goes directly into infrastructure investment. And I would hope that the Democrats are going to actually live up to the rhetoric that we've heard them spout for many years when it comes to infrastructure investment.
Right.
But I also think, Charles, this is important that we fix the sustainability problems within our long-term highway trust fund and the models that are clearly failing right now.
Would that include a gas tax, an increase in the federal gas tax?
No, I think you need to look at diversifying the sources. Remember, we only use one source of funding for the Highway Trust Fund, and that's the gas tax. And at the same time, Charles, the federal government tells manufacturers to actually create engines that burn less gas. It's on a downward spiral. Right. We've got to diversify. You wouldn't invest your 401k in one stock, and we shouldn't do that with our trust fund either.
Next one for you, Congressman. The IRS has a warning for homeowners now. A lot of folks scrambling to prepay their property tax before the new year, but the agency says that it may not pay off. Now, of course, Illinois, your state, a high tax state, and I'm sure people there, right now heading to pay these bills. But what are your thoughts on that? And also yesterday, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo essentially saying that these blue states are in a de facto civil war now with the federal government.
You got to love the rhetoric that goes on in politics right now, a de facto civil war. That's something that's got to change. Look, we may disagree on policies, and frankly, yes, I live in a high-tax state, but the area that I represent, we're talking 90% of my constituents do not pay property taxes and income taxes above the $10,000 limit. And frankly, 75% of my constituents right now don't even itemize under the current code. And with the doubling of the standard deduction, the doubling of the child tax credit, the lower tax rates, you're going to see a very small percentage be affected by the state and local deduction that I believe will be made up by the reduction in the overall tax rates that they're going to pay.
Right.
And it may be a problem for people that own a few different homes, like maybe 3, like Bernie Sanders, but I thought he always wanted us to make sure they paid their fair share.
You know, it was so funny. He said yesterday they were taking from the blue states to give to the red states, and I said if you substitute blue for rich and red for poor, that's his political philosophy. Anyway, Congressman, thank you very much. Have a great New Year.
Thank you. You too, Charles.
All right.